According to you, what are the most magnificent landscapes in Ireland? Can you give us some examples?
Yeah, the most magnificent landscapes in Ireland, generally speaking, are on the west of the country. The west coast is particularly spectacular. And in fact, if you were to ask me what is my most famous landscape, I wouldn't say the cliffs of Moher, but I would say the Dingle Peninsula. The Dingle Peninsula is absolutely gorgeous. And in fact, if you ever saw the movie Ryan's Daughter, which was released about 1970, there were spectacular scenes of storms on the Dingle Peninsula featured in that movie. So my preference in Ireland for landscape is the west. The east of the country tends to be flat and a little bit boring, but the west is mountainous and it's very heavily indented by the sea. So you've got very spectacular harbours and wonderful rugged mountains which have been eroded by the ice of the Ice Age, and it makes them even more spectacular.
Okay, so besides Dingle Peninsula, what would you recommend to visit?
Okay, for a tourist or for a visitor to Ireland, a must really is the Dingle Peninsula, the Ring of Kerry. The Ring of Kerry, which is a mixture of coastal scenery, mountain scenery and lake scenery. The Cliffs of Moher is another must-see destination. And to go into Northern Ireland, the British part of the island, a must-see destination is the Giant's Causeway, which is a wonderful rock formation. It's basalt. Now we've very little basalt in Ireland, so it's unique, and it's hexagonal in shape, and it's a World Heritage Centre, and it's well worth a visit for any tourist to Ireland. Also, if you're in Northern Ireland, the coastal road, the Antrim Coast Road, is very, very spectacular as well.
What is the highest mountain in the island?
The highest mountain is called Carron Tuhill. And I know there's a Polish band who play traditional Irish music, and all my Polish friends tell me that to listen to Carron Tuhill. It's our highest mountain. It's in Kerry. It's only 1,041 meters high. So not very high by continental standards, but it's the best we can do. It's a mountain that's fairly easy to climb. Many people climb it every year.
Do you have natural lakes?
Oh yeah. The most spectacular natural lakes are the lakes of Killarney. And they were all formed during the Ice Age about 10,000 years ago, when the ice of the glaciers went through the valley. They eroded the valley floor, making huge holes or craters. And these were, after the ice retreated, a stream went through the valley and it filled these craters, making the craters these lakes. And there are 5 magnificent lakes in the Killarney region.
What is the biggest river in Ireland?
The biggest river in Ireland, and in fact it's the biggest river in Britain as well, is the River Shannon. And it's approximately about 250 kilometers long, approximately. And it enters the sea at the famous city of Limerick.